Hello everyone, BleachBummer here, and welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts 3, part of the Kingdom Hearts Chronological Marathon, with, once he gets here, Bowtie fan, and of course the Twitch chat that you can see in the bottom right corner. So, why are we back in Olympus? Well, after some discussion with Bowtie fan, we are going to show a few of these guys off, only the ones we've deemed worth getting an ability from. These are what's known as the Fantastic Seven. This one actually has an ability I really do think is going to help me in the long run. But we need to get 20,000 points, and I've just missed up my jump, I think. Yep. Damn it. I'm going to retry that. This one's not that hard, but it is a little annoying once you crash into things. We are going to be going to Toy Box. Don't worry, folks. One at the tower. I hate that mushroom the most. Out of all the mushrooms in the game, I hate the... Oh, shit. Oh, God. No, I think I got a good amount. Shit! So pretty much the reason why I'm doing this is because the big reward, if you can get 20,000 of these guys, is not only do you get a special food item you can't get anywhere else. That one's irrelevant. You get that every time you do this mini game. But the first time you beat it, if you can get 20,000, that's 20k for short, just for those that want more clarification, is... Damn, I keep hitting that wall! Is you get an ability called Form Extender, which allow the Keyblade transformation to actually last longer. And that is something I personally want. I like Form Extender a lot. Oh shit, I think I lost some speed. Crap. Shit. This could be bad. No, I didn't want to go that way. This is bad.
Oh man, we're playing minigames today.
And there's Bowtie.
Hey.
I think I already lost my point value to get to do the...
Rest in pieces.
Also, was there someone in your background? I could have sworn I heard a voice.
Probably. There's going to be a lot of sound in the background, so
Also, your mic's a little loud. No.
Alright, let me see if I can fix that.
Okay, maybe I can still make it. Come on. Come on, I need to get the 20,000 mark. Nope. Ah. So close. No, we're not just derping around. We're trying to get Form Extender, which, yeah, thank you for the question. It lengthens the period for the command, but it's still a good command. Form Extender is, I honestly say, very good.
There we go. How's that?
Better.
Alright. But yeah, I'm going to be pretty quiet today because there's lots of sound going around. There's nothing I can do to change that. Unless I want to close my window. But it's like 90 degrees today, so no.
You don't have any fans in your place?
They're all on. They're not helping.
Wow. Okay, gotta avoid that arrow. No! Stupid boost pad. I can never get those guys.
Oh yeah, that's a rough turn to take, especially since like all the arrows there are real bad.
But I do know that if I went that way, I would have gotten a huge amount of points.
Oh yeah, that's why it's so hard, because you get so much.
Crap. Nope, I'm not gonna probably make it again.
Rest in pieces again.
Nope. Damn it! There seems to be implication of Nomura telling us within some of the next story updates of who the Master of Master finally is. Which angers me. No, shit, shit. And
It's totally gonna be Demix, and everyone's gonna be so pissed off. It's gonna be great.
honestly, I'm okay. I'm okay with. Well, yeah, based on Twitter screenshots I saw, there was something of mentioning that Demix, not Demix, Master of Masters were. I'm still wanting to be Demix though. Something want. Bleh. Of the Master of Masters basically saying that something he remembered when he was a kid, and Lucio seeming confused by this. Are you? Yeah, they are kind of dropping it. I don't like that, and I'm gonna just say a lot of what fans want. A lot of people think the Master of Masters is Sora from, like, he somehow traveled to the past and became the Master of Masters. I'm gonna just say that feels like if they did that, that's gonna probably make me really hate Kingdom Hearts. I'm not gonna lie. Because that seems to just go the very dumb plot route that's even dumber than the already kind of sometimes dumb plot Kingdom Hearts has. I don't know, just it hits the kind of writing territory that really kind of irks me, if that makes sense. I don't know, what's your thoughts on that, dude?
On what specifically? If Sora were to be...
Fans wanting the Master of Masters to be Sora.
I think it'd be very silly. That's about all I can say about it.
Like, personally, this is me, I would prefer it to either be a new character that we haven't seen, like a new face, actually be Luxord, or actually be Demix, because I just want to laugh so hard at that. Demix seems very unlikely, but it's the stupid kind of funny that I wouldn't mind. Sora being Master to me is just no. I would probably just drop the series and say Sora's the worst video game character in existence if that happened, which would piss people off.
Yikes.
Me saying that. I'm being blunt. There's characters I liked, and then writing took them into very awkward levels that made me just go, nope, I'm done. Oh, shoot. Come on, I need more points. There we go. We got the amount. Don't care if time runs out now. That is a good question with the problem with the new. That is also a good point, Daemonican. And there we go. Form change extender. Finally, we got it. The main ability I've been looking to get, because that way we don't have to go into forms right away. We can just have that and be done with it. Yeah, now it's time for us to go on to the actual main world. And yeah, you do have a point there, Bouncer. The problem with the new computer idea is why keep hiding him. Well, thankfully, it seems that this is going to be a new saga, and Union Cross was trying to cross into tying the events of the Xehanort saga and the upcoming new saga that we know nothing about, but still, I can get why new character doesn't make sense either. So yeah, our next destination is Toy Box, which I'm also going to say for these remaining places, the remaining like treasures and warp gates on the map, when we actually and I'm gonna actually switch the Falcon temporarily because until we build our main ship that we'll see in like the last area, if not the next area sometime, we will mainly just use blueprint ships. But yeah, the treasure orbs and the warp gates, I will do that basically once I'm heading to the last world in a given map. So for these ones, it'll be once we are heading to Corona.
And of all the blueprints, the Falcon's the strongest.
Well, all of the early blueprints, that is.
Yeah, but like the Falcon,
Also,
the Falcon type has the most firepower.
yeah,
The High Wind
Invincible, I
is
think, has
balanced, and the Invincible is defense based.
Also, suddenly your mic just went up again. That's very odd.
That is
I
indeed
don't
strange.
Let's see.
Yeah, you can also take pictures of the stars. To show an example, we're going to actually approach this star here.
Let's see.
Do you mean the constellation?
Well, the constellation.
Let's
We're
see.
here. Thank
Yeah, you gotta get
for
closer.
actually-
You gotta get real close.
It's kind of dumb how close you gotta get.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Nope, closer.
Let's
Closer.
see.
Yeah. Wow, I keep forgetting how close it is.
Yeah.
I probably won't get.
It is
I
zoom
probably
in.
won't get all of these because I don't know where all of them are.
There you go.
Some I might have to get off screen, but
It's a cute
Point
little
being-
Moogle.
yeah, but point being you can get new gummy ships via them. I don't know if you actually can pilot them right away, or if you need to get a lot of parts to pilot them. You probably know more than I do.
What was the question? What was
That
Oh.
you would probably need to pilot to get more parts to pilot those.
You don't need the parts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also, remember I mentioned there's gummy bosses?
Here comes one right now.
I do not know the given name of this one, though.
That's okay, I don't either. Oh, the Astro Warrior. It says up right there.
It says...
Final was correct.
Ah, yeah. This guy is not really that hard. He's the easiest of them, but then again, he's your first gummy boss, which I'm gonna say, I know some people are gonna probably argue they've put actual gummy bosses in the second Kingdom Hearts game. I think those are like more mini bosses in a way that I never really considered anything like
Well,
official.
There was one boss.
I know people told me it was I think for the third mission of the Dreadnought level, you
Yep.
actually fight the ship apparently, instead of just its core.
I didn't get a good look of it because I was too busy dodging literally everything on screen. But it's scary. I'll tell you that. It's apparently not the ship, according to Final.
Oh boy.
Something else.
I almost want to just YouTube it because I don't think I'm gonna ever try and attempt fighting.
Just get the donut chip.
Or I can just use the donut.
Yeah, just
chip
use the
and beat it
donut.
with that.
It's still not a cakewalk. You can still die horribly. But it definitely makes it a ton easier. And by a ton I mean like infinitely easier.
Yeah, this boss you could just keep shooting. I think you can blow off his arms and disable his shoulders if you hit them enough, but really just keep shooting him. He's not that hard.
You can indeed break his parts.
It is strange, though, having levels in the gummy ship that actually can dictate how much damage you deal. That much I can say. And I know I'm getting reckless and getting hit a lot, but this guy it really is easy. I don't feel a need to dodge him that much. Nor am I going to be going for the best possible rankings in every fight. Plus with the off-screen, getting treasures, getting constellations possibly, and just overall grinding, hunting for Keyblade upgrade material, I'm probably going to get more experience that way than just constantly fighting enemies. Yep. Let's enter Toy Box at last. Here's a fun fact I'm going to also mention. Did you know that there's actually another gummy ship boss for the other worlds that we'll be going to next Friday? I didn't when I first played.
Wait, what?
There actually is a gummy ship boss for the other world within this game.
Ah, so like if you go to that one first?
No, if you
Or-
go a certain way, you have to go through a certain path to fight it. I actually went one way that allowed me to skip the boss.
Okay. Oh man, what's this?
But I am going to be fighting even some of the optional bosses during the story path.
Not versus 13. Yeah.
Yeah, Nomura, I'm sorry, but you can deny it all you want. This we can clearly tell us your bitterness for being kicked out of making Versus 13. Not saying Final Fantasy 15 is terrible because I never played it, but I'm gonna let the people that played it say if it's good or bad. Which I'm guessing is you because I think you said you played 15.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you have more right to judge if the 15 outside of Nomura's vision is good or bad or not.
15. I'd say it's the best worst game I've ever played. One of the.
I was watching that.
It's improved a lot over the years, but like it's an absolute mess.
He is pretty impressive. Really? I
Yikes.
like this.
Ah.
Woody, what gives? Are they back?
Ouch, that's... If that's actually true, that sucks.
Yeah.
right, guys. Today we teach those masked intruders who's boss. Is everybody in position? Wait, hold on. I don't think I'm emotionally prepared. Would you calm down? Don't worry, I got you covered.
So
Even though
I'm
I
not
can't
gonna
hear
lie.
the audio, I heard his voice completely. That scene in my head, like perfectly. It was great.
So yeah, I'm gonna say this. When I first saw this during the D23 2016 trailer, I believe it was.
Probably.
It was 2016 trailer. When I first saw this, and I remember saw the trailer before when they were showing it at the Kingdom Hearts Orchestra. They were like saying, "Stay tuned for D23 2017 for a new world reveal," and I was like, "Oh, what could this be? I'm curious as to what." And then I saw this exact scene open up during a part of the trailer. I was like, "Oh my shitting god! They actually finally put it in."
And look at
I lost my shit there. I was holding in from shouting in a restaurant when I saw it.
And then afterwards, we found out it was canon.
Yep, this blew my mind. I was so happy to see this world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically. Remember the world order? That exists. That's still here.
Yeah, I have something to mention about the world order, but it's really just one other opinion I've heard about this game, but that has to be saved for the finale. But anyway, these guys on critical mode kind of stink when they fire projectiles a lot, so...
I feel like all ranged enemies kind of suck on critical.
Yeah. They may have toned it down a lot, but still, there can be cases of being sniped in this game, so be careful. Ooh, thank you for that. Just block there. Ow, God. Ooh. Wait, what? Get. We're good.
it's over.
And there's an instance of something cool you can do with chaining attacks that I just did there that you saw. But that was probably one of the more basic ones. I can't do really advanced yet.
I didn't see I was drinking my drink. Oops.
I pretty much held shot lock in the middle of magnet burst
Ah.
and locked onto them in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, yeah. I bet, Final.
I know this.
Yeah, it's because of the hidden potential ability all forms have. They basically negate chip damage once you're in a form.
Stay back. For all we know, the intruder sent them.
Slow down there, Rex. We don't know them.
But we can trust them. They're the #1 selling heroes in the country. Yeah. His mom must have bought him for him. Ham's right.
Oh yeah, Ben, in cut footage, this was only in the demo footage of the game, I believe, for those that got to play the demo and actually do the Toy Story world. But there's actually a scene where Rex recognizes Donald and Goofy as Yazora's sidekick characters under different names, which is weird, but he doesn't do that here.
Andy's new
Huh.
toys?
Toys?
You sure did a number on those intruders.
Those are the heartless.
We've been fighting against those intruders for a while.
I knew it.
Yep, that is definitely good.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
In that case, you're all right by me. My name's Woody.
That's pretty. Yeah.
Over there.
Hey,
Wait, so there actually is a damage floor within this game, but it's still
actually,
you still
my
deal
name's
very
Sora.
small damage outside of a form.
Well, I'm Goofy.
That is interesting. I'm gonna say it's probably the half damage. If they actually got rid of the half damage, it probably would make a lot more distance with more effort without forms. I'm still gonna say this, I do not like cutting your damage in half. That's the one thing that basically made Birth by Sleep's critical mode a bore for me, that you have to basically play it 3 times and have Aqua be higher level than your Proud and Standard file. That and of course made Dream Drop Distance Critical a
From the outside.
What are you talking about? Dream Drop Distance Critical doesn't exist.
They're all toys? So that's why we look the way we do.
Yeah, I do agree. This critical mode is not as bad as it could have been. I can understand some people don't like it, but I like it. I'm one of the people that like it. I can see the problems that do need to be fixed in critical mode, but it's not as bad again as the other 2 games by Osaka's critical.
What matters is that they got those intruders out of our way for at least a little while. No need to interrogate them.
Yeah, Buzz. Woody's right.
I can't blame Buzz for interrogating us.
Hey, have those intruders, the Heartless, been a problem around here?
No, they just showed up a little while ago.
In fact,
I'm just gonna still say this, like, this world may not be my personal favorite world in this game, but that world we're not gonna encounter till near the end of the game. But oh god, this is easily, in my opinion,
Always this lonely.
the best world
One day
in
we
this
woke up
game.
and we were the only toys.
It's a real good one.
Nobody's heard from Mom.
Like,
Molly,
maybe
or
it's
Andy.
debatable gameplay wise, but it's very open, at least gameplay wise. Story wise,
We
it
were
is
waiting for
really
Andy
good.
to
I'm
come
gonna say
home.
this: the worlds with the original story are a
really
lot
care about
better than any of the other Disney worlds in this game. Not counting Olympus, because that one kind of has always been semi-original,
He's the best friend
semi-following the
that toys
movie
like us
plot.
could ever hope to have.
All
In,
right.
I think
better
all
start
but the
looking.
first Kingdom Hearts game, that is.
Have you got any clues we can go on? Any other strange things that happened?
Well,
For me, it's less the story of the world and more the characters.
there's one thing.
one big thing.
I mean, yeah, everyone loves the
After
Toy
everyone
Story
went
characters,
MIA, intruders didn't come
especially those that grew up
They arrived
first
with a
seeing the
guy
movie.
wearing a
It was
Yep.
Pixar's
black
big
just
seller.
like you. As a matter of fact, he's the only other toy we
And
see
there's all, and I
outside
know
of
that just Toy Story 4 has a very big debate up there.
But
Some
that would
people
mean-
hate it, finding it unnecessary, even those
know
that
who
said
it
it was
is?
unnecessary after seeing it.
Yeah.
I've heard both
They're
sides,
bad
many
news.
sides.
Seems
Some
like you
said it
have
was
a lot of
unnecessary,
enemies.
saw it and then liked it. Some said it was
We may have a
unnecessary,
hunch what's
saw it
causing
and
all
then
the weirdness.
felt they were right.
Would you
Still,
mind if we handle this?
And then there's
I'm
me.
sorry, but we're not going to leave this to you.
I went in thinking nothing,
If that guy has
and I
something to
absolutely
do with
loved
our
it.
friends vanishing, then he's our problem too.
I mean, that's
We've
fine.
got to
I
work
just,
together.
I'm also one of the ones that doesn't find Toy Story 4 necessary, and I have just no interest in seeing it.
So
But if people like it, that's fine. It's just,
Sorry.
I still felt it
word
should have
from the
ended on
recon team?
3. It had a solid, good ending.
Yeah, well, so does 4.
Then
And
Galaxy
it
Toys is
4
where
also
we're
doesn't
going.
have a
Sora, follow me.
it doesn't have a weird
It's
start
out the
either.
window and down the
It's not
road.
like a
Not so fast, cowboy.
Hmm?
You seem pretty gung-ho.
it doesn't do anything to
Shouldn't we
to
stay
the
here and wait
to
for
3's ending, basically.
Well, you've got a point, but we've tried waiting. Look, if we go with Sora, we might find a clue. Are you with me, Buzz?
Of course.
I'm kind of surprised
Okay.
you find the story of this world weak, you Kirby.
Let's head over to the toy store.
But we can discuss that more as we progress through the world, because let's not spoil the story of Toy Box. Yeah, there's a few treasures within Andy's room.
There's also some lucky emblems as well.
Well, only one in his room. The rest are outside.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna just land right
Hey,
here
I think that's a. Let's
to
see.
get a good glimpse of it right there. Have to get a little closer, I think, or actually angle my camera to just be.
You know, you can also just stand right next to it.
I've gotten it far away before as well.
Let's see.
But that is actually a lot easier. Oh, and one other thing. Woody and Buzz's party members.
Yeah! Everyone's a party member. Everyone is here.
I actually love this. They couldn't have picked better party members for this world. Let's see.
Almost, but unfortunately not.
They almost had a world in Kingdom Hearts 1 as well. Yeah, if I recall, I think Buzz is more of the magic user of them, because Space Ranger, lasers, I guess, makes sort of sense.
I mean, they may as well be magic.
So I stop sliding off the roof so I can heal before we get killed.
Next thing you know, he'll be upside down too.
Wait, who?
Final said Buzz is secretly Zigbar.
Galaxy Toys is on the other side of town.
Yeah, guys, I know that's on the other side of town. I was going for a treasure that was hidden right here. And it's an elixir, which is really good. Oh, hi, guys. Ooh, yeah, that is a good. Here's a good use of Unison Fire. Unison Fire. It may not be the best of the abilities that you could have with. Ow. You could have with Donald, but it's good for an early start. The really good one we're not going to get till much later on. Because remember the mushroom one? That and one other mini game can net you his other two. But I'm gonna say for one of them, don't get it. His Unison Thunder ability sucks. I'm just gonna state that right here now. I don't like Unison Thunder. Doesn't feel that good for me. I mean, if you do some of the mini games, you could get some of the other ones like Unison Thunder and Unison Blizzard, which, if I had to recommend one of those two, I'd say Unison Blizzard is really good. It's easily, in my opinion, one of the better of the Donald abilities.
Well, I bet you there's a lucky emblem here.
Let's see.
Oh, so you already got Unison Thunder then. So yeah, any other thoughts you want to say on this world, Bowtie fan? When you were finally playing it?
Kingdom Hearts. Good.
I meant the toy box world in particular.
It applies to that as well.
You're not really helping much, you know that.
I mean, what do you want me to say?
I don't know, like, talk about how well designed it is and how good the next part of the world is going to be when we get to it.
I mean, it's fun. I enjoyed playing through the toy box. I don't have much words to say.
And watch this. I love that single target one, and that move, I'm going to say, that version of the shot lock is actually really good for when fighting bosses.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the upcoming one. Ooh, Starship. Don't mind if I equip that to Sora.
Heck yeah. Unfortunately, you cannot go into the menu when you're in the camera.
Yeah, I jumped to that real quick. So yeah, this is a little confusing me. There's an exit that way and this way. Both lead to the Galaxy Toys. So yeah, Andy's room is a little small. The backyard is a little. The outside of his home is a little small, yeah. But oh boy, when you get to Galaxy Toys, have fun exploring the ever-loving daylights out of it. This is a big area, and you could practically do almost anything in it.
It's big and it's great.
Hey, why doesn't that toy move?
Oh, but these
I guess it hasn't
things.
figured it out.
Figured what out?
I can make it move.
Sorry, I
Huh?
feel like pushing. Oh, there's probably the reason for the twitch.
You're from the dream. The first of the
This
Saiyans.
asshole again.
So honored.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey, number one. For those who don't get the reference, that's the voice of Young Zed is Ben Dixon, I think his name is, who voiced number one in Kids Next Door.
Look out!
Ah, I see.
Shadows
I
fade
see
the
your
empty
joke
light.
there, fellow survivor, and no.
Into life. Like heartless and nobodies, they
Lingering
fit
will
together.
all the way, still.
Gotta admit, it's a good joke.
There's a darkness we are missing and must reclaim. The way hearts connect in this world can provide us with
It's
a clue.
maybe a good joke, but it still is like,
So we
oh,
make a
I
copy
have
of the
very bad
world
memories of
and then pull
that super
those
boss.
hearts apart.
It is easily the still,
I wonder
in
how
reality, the
you'll handle
worst
the
super
strain.
boss in the series.
Wait, what does that mean?
Don't let me down.
Well,
Buddy, what is going on? Is this toy a friend or foe?
I think we've got our answer.
So yeah, the Gigases, they are, let's see. They're interesting to fight, and
there's no reason you can't.
when you're not uncritical.
Brilliant! I'm on it.
Well, of course, why do the organization members need to hide? They don't care about world order. But yeah.
I mean, he could have just come in at full size if he wanted to.
I have a problem with them a lot on critical mode. They one-shot me too much is my issue. But yeah, the Gigas' mechanic are cool. These things, though, to fight without a Gigas yourself on the critical mode is a pain in the ass. And you might see why I mean that if we actually get into a point like that, which I'm hoping not. Oh, good. There's my favorite one right there. So they come in 3 types, red, blue, and purple. Blue one has these exploders it fires. Shots and punch speed are kind of average. But the purple one is just really good. Ooh. I'll be taking
Really
that.
good, crazy cool, and a good color as to boot.
Its shot fire speed is a little slower, but it's much stronger. Kills a lot faster. It doesn't have a good punch, but its cannon blast is easily the biggest damage dealer. It can crush any enemies and Gigases with ease. The red ones are the actual main punchers of the Gigases. Yeah, just look how much damage I'm dealing here with this one. Like, seriously, that is so good. I mean, each has their own favorite Gigas. I just prefer the purple one because I like just distance fighting with them.
He was being controlled? He wasn't just switched into battle mode by accident?
Buzz?
It's nothing.
I'm confused. That guy in the black coat, did he say he made a copy of the real world? What's that mean?
It probably means they split this world in 2. Your friends in one world, us in the other.
Oh, I love this scene that's coming
Only
up.
one of the worlds is real, and the other is just really convincing.
You can't be serious. Oh, that's right. You're from a video game. Well, maybe in your game, that's how things work. But here in reality, you can't split worlds.
Huh?
This is ridiculous.
Hey,
Woody,
Amazing.
That Sora's
Thank you,
right.
Buzz.
Sound
Also-
just a little far-fetched. But say we have been taken to some kind of alternate world. That would explain why your laser's real. And is it really that crazy? Worse than evil
like this.
emperors and protecting the galaxy? Any of that ring a bell?
Oh, call out to the first movie because
just
Buzz
these
did
strangers
that.
are part of the delusion. And I say it's time we parted ways and went home.
Thought we were friends, not strangers.
look, I get that it seems weird. But we know something's wrong with this place. We should stick together.
Sora's right. They helped with the intruders, so they might help find our friends. They have been there for us so far. You can't deny that. Come on.
I am not sure which
Every toy
instance you're
deserves a
talking about
fair
Fire
shake.
Survivor, but most of
Am
the
I right?
time,
Tell it to that
when I knew there was
toy
Gigas coming up, I always made sure I grabbed one.
Sheriff, sir! Rex has just been dino-napped!
What's that?
My men saw him get hauled up to the second floor, sir.
Yeah.
And Ham and the aliens are MIA.
Come on. We have got to find them.
Please, let us help.
I think I know what which instance you're talking
Well,
about.
Buzz,
We'll save it
do you
till we
really
get
think we can
there,
save our
though.
Yep.
friends on our own?
Won't mention
We
a
didn't
thing.
get very far before. We gotta take all the help we can get.
Don't worry. Sora can be reckless.
What?
And grumbles a lot.
It's true.
But you can trust him.
It's
Goofy being a goof as well.
See, they don't seem bad.
That's our Goofy.
Okay, fine. We do need the extra help. But just so we're clear, I remain skeptical about this.
Yeah, Goofy's the
yeah.
one with the half brain cell.
Friends.
okay.
I love that. It's the
Thanks
one
for the
that's
help, Sora,
yeah, it does all the
Donald,
goofy stuff.
Goofy.
That's the smartest of the
My
three.
troops will return to the field, sir.
This ascent is going to be rather tricky.
It's great.
Glad you're not strapped to a rocket, huh?
Let's not think of the strap to the
Hey,
rocket because
think
Sid
we
was a
could use
jerk.
that?
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure many of us were that kid before.
It's
I know
perfect.
I wasn't.
Come on, guys.
But yeah, Sid was kind of a jerk.
George, I'm kind of worried about our new friends.
Also, one thing before we go on, there is actually some hidden Mickeys around here. If you go outside,
I didn't catch this one till after I beat the game, when I was actually
Same.
actively looking for all of them.
same. Also, unfortunately, I couldn't get this one in the midst of the Gigas battle. I tried to shoot an opening down so I could get it during that, but oh well. Just borrow this Gigas for a sec.
Shoot.
Shoot that. Jump out, and you can just zoom around here. And there's one right here.
Oh man.
That's all the ones on this floor, though, if I recall correctly.
Probably.
But there is, I think, a treasure somewhere around here. Yep, right here.
Also some food.
Alright. And unfortunately, I can't do when this goes up on YouTube. I can't do the joke I want to do because Everglow deleted the video.
Ah.
But to explain it, basically it was a joke video Everglow made of you could turn off the ingredients option. There's a secret option in Kingdom Hearts 3 that can allow you to turn off how often the characters tell you there's ingredients around the area. It was a joke one that pretty much when he tried to do it, there was a message saying, you can't turn it off. You can't escape. Constantly repeat the same message over and over again as you currently heard. This is a good place to find some ingredients. Hope we find some ingredients around here over and over until your game just blue screened. It was like EXE ingredients EXE stopped working.
And each
Stuff like
one
that.
leads somewhere different.
I was gonna ask to borrow that video and imitate like doing the option so we could not have it in the LP and then freak out as it was crashing and do a joke like the user has deleted his channel because due to ingredients. Something funny like that was what I was planning basically, but oh well. Guess I can't do it because Everglow deleted the video. Also, there's a hidden Mickey right here, and you could instead shortcut your way to here without having to go all the way to the second floor and trying to land a Gigas on here if you do what I just did. Because most of the time I've seen people just use a Gigas to get there. I found that shortcut a lot easier.
Using a Gigas to get there never even crossed my mind.
How'd you always get there?
It's so easy to get there from the railings.
So you did what I did.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think of doing that sort of earlier. I just did the Gigas one. It's like, it seems very complicated to get there. And then later on, when I was actually playing a bit of my New Game Plus with the Keyblade, it's all fully upgraded. And I was like, wait a minute, can I just dash my way to there? And I was like,
Yep.
yes, I can. My God, that was much easier. Anyway, you want to ride this to the second floor, and
You almost missed it there.
be sure to grab this Gigas, because hello. Oh, why'd I jump out? Oh, it died. That is not good.
Rest in pieces.
I'm gonna need to.
Donald said the thing and then died because of it.
He said the what?
He said the thing.
The
Ingredients.
Well, at least that helped. At least it was one shot away.
Hey, nice.
Now I'll just be taking this. Also, here's a little secret I'm sure some know about, but I'll be surprised if anyone in this chat doesn't. Guys, can you come a little closer? Yes! It actually did the one I was waiting for! Because most of the time it was Buzz talking to me like, this is embarrassing. Hey, who said that? I like the Donald one a lot more because it ends just as Donald was trying to say it. I love that one a lot more. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, the one good thing about the blue one is its special takes a lot less time to charge up compared to the other two. So while its special is relatively weak, you can spam it with the blue one. That's the perk of the blue one. It's not great overall, but it's the most spammable of all of them. Whether you like that or not is up to you. Also, Bowtag, if you could check the links, I don't remember what was the reward for this fantastic plan, but I think I remember us saying that we were not going for it.
Yeah, it's not worth. I'll check.
I don't remember what it was.
It was probably an attraction extender, honestly.
If it wasn't an attraction extender, then yeah, nope.
Final seems to think so as well, so yeah.
Double check the link.
It is indeed attraction extender.
Yeah, why do we need that when we don't have attractions on for this run? I mean, if you're
'Cause
gonna
it's
have
funny.
attractions, If you're gonna have attractions on, that's fine. You can get that, but I don't like attractions because it's not. My issue is not with how powerful they are. Some of them actually kind of suck using. I'm looking at.
Where'd he go?
Actually, I don't. I think the only one I really don't like is the blaster one, because that one is hard to pay attention to everything that's around you with. I know, out of all the attractions, is there anyone that you didn't like using? Aside from all of them in general.
I'll have to look all of them up because there's nothing that I can remember.
I think I only really like the teacups because that one seemed like the best crowd control
Wanted to play
one.
nice, and it should have stayed away from my friends.
Yeah, all the music in this game is really good.
Yep. So yeah, these things are tough. My recommendation is go for this Gigas right here. Oh jeez. Fire within cover if you have to. Oh jeez, hi. Back!
I think my least favorite would have to be the pirate ship.
Yeah, that one is not that good either, honestly.
Kingdom Hearts was a cover shooter all along. Thanks, Final.
I mean, if they're doing right like Uncharted, in Gears of War, I don't mind cover shooting.